Okay, it's cloudy, but at least no rain, I guess. And what did I read today? How about this first one? Apparently there's this humongous, I guess, cargo drone that got some kind of update. This one says, MightyFly unveils its new 2024 Cento aircraft, the third generation of the MF-100 eVTOL, featuring autonomous delivery operations, efficient design, and a larger cargo bay. MightyFly unveiled yesterday the third generation of the Cento aircraft, an autonomous hybrid eVTOL cargo aircraft designed to carry 100 pounds of cargo for 600 miles. The new eVTOL incorporates several novel features, including sleek design that enables operational efficiency, the ability to accommodate a wide range of payload center of gravity, autonomous center of gravity determination, and a larger cargo bay. MightyFly revealed several technical characteristics of its 2024 Cento, including a tandem wing design to enable a large trim of aircraft center of lift, the use of structural conductors to increase reliability and reduce weight, a composite structure to reduce empty weight and increase payload capacity, a modular design to optimize maintenance, the use of the canard as landing gear to lower drag and drive efficiency. The new eVTOL will also present improved operational efficiency through MightyFly's autonomous load mastering system component, which will enable the aircraft to autonomously open and close its cargo bay door, receive and eject packages into and from the cargo bay opening, move and secure packages in the cargo bay via an internal positioning and locking system, and sense and commute weight and balance. So a lot of little extra features, I guess you could say, that would make it more practical if they plan to do things completely autonomous, I would imagine as well. But usually for these types of operations, it is about the regulations that stop a lot of people, I guess, from trying to do stuff like this. And with that thought, it was kind of interesting in the UK, where they say they have a big problem with people using drones around prisons. So I guess their solution is more regulations around the airspace. This one says, UK announces 400-meter drone no-fly zone around prisons. The UK government on Thursday announced new 400-meter drone no-fly zones around prisons to combat the smuggling in of drugs and mobile phones. Those breaching the rules could face up to 10 years in prison as part of measures the government hopes will cause a, quote, major disruption to criminal gangs. Previously, police could only take action where there was evidence of contraband being smuggled. Drone operators breaking the rules will be fined up to £2,500, with those found smuggling contraband facing prison time. The number of drones captured or sighted within prison grounds in England and Wales more than doubled between 2019 and 2021 to 500, according to the government figures. These new anti-drone measures will crack down on those illicit items that fuel violence behind bars, said Prisons and Probation Minister Edward Argar. In one illegal drone operations at a prison in northwest England, a criminal gang conducted 20 flights in an attempt to smuggle in hard drugs, mobile phones, and SIM cards worth £1.7 million. So is that the solution here in terms of stopping the problem? Just more restrictions around the airspace? I suppose it's more of a technicality, as they say, where before the police couldn't actually do anything per se if they just saw a drone, I guess, flying in the area, whereas now they could because it's, quote, illegal. At the same time, in terms of actually stopping the problem, I don't know if that will actually work, because we're talking about criminals here. It reminds me of, let's just say, someone saying, oh, I want to stop the animal from eating the berries on the bushes or something like that, so I'm going to make a law saying it's illegal for the animal to do that. Do you think it's going to pay attention? You got to find ways to actually deal with the situation, in my opinion anyways, if that's your goal overall. And I was reading a lot of news recently where apparently there's some kind of issue in Texas, as they say there's a huge problem with illegal immigrants, and they've been trying to do everything possible to try to stop people from doing that. For example, putting things like barbed wires or something like that around the area. But federally, the government says they don't want them to do that, which is the weird thing. And they challenged it in court, but then the court said, nope, you have to follow what the federal, I guess, government says you need to do. So because of that, people are wondering, is there going to be like a civil war and all that? Like this one here says, Texas prepared an unlikely event, Biden federalizes National Guard. Texas Governor Greg Abbott said Texas is prepared in the unlikely event that President Biden federalizes the National Guard as the standoff over the southern border heats up. Well, first I'd be shocked. That would be a bonehead move on his part, total disaster. Abbott told conservative host Tucker Carlson on his new show Uncensored. For one, as you might imagine, we are prepared in the event that the unlikely event does occur to make sure that we will be able to continue exactly what we've been doing over the past month, and that is building these barriers. And more details in terms of what happened, it says this week the Texas National Guard appeared to ignore a Supreme Court decision approving the removal of the razor wire barriers and continue construction along the border. Abbott has justified his decision while criticizing Biden for not enforcing immigration laws. The government cited the constitutional authority a state has to defend itself against invasion as the surge of migrants arriving at the border continues. Republican governors in several states have backed Abbott in his standoff against the federal government. So it's kind of interesting to think about where legally they say this is the law per se, this is the ruling, so follow it. But then they're saying, nope, I'm gonna do this because it's a matter of, I suppose in many ways, self-defense, like trying to protect yourself. And there's a lot of states apparently, according to this, joining them, saying we will provide you manpower and all that to help deal with the situation. So it makes you wonder in that sense, is there gonna be someone, I guess, at the top, like that president, for example, as they say here, is he going to say, nope, you're going to follow the rules, I'm going to send out these guards and stuff against you, and then we'll have, I guess, a civil war of sort? That's kind of crazy to think about, actually, if that is happening down there where there's so many illegal immigrants per se, and they're not actually doing anything, and they're saying, yeah, let it go. It makes you wonder what's going on. If it's not war around the world, it's people within their own country fighting each other, huh? It seems like it never ends when it comes to this stuff. All right, see you guys later.